Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the T side of Inferno for one of the players I am coaching. This is part 2. In the first part, we covered his CT side, learned so many great things. Check that out if you haven't already. You're going to learn a ton from this video. He's a great student. You guys are willing to learn. You want to get better. I want to teach you. So hit that subscribe button, like this video, and stay tuned for more.
I actually take my knife out too much, if I'm being honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I would say so myself, yeah.
Okay, and we're just trying to give info to our team, like what are we hearing? Yeah, good. You hear a gush, so you run at them. Get on site. Okay. Win that fight.
Is that too far?
Yeah, yeah, like honestly it probably is. You could like argue that you're gonna surprise him, but I think if you are gonna commit to this, it would be good to jiggle here, let go of your shift button. I think you did let go of it, but let go of your shift button and just jiggle here and get ready to peek for him to peek you. And then if the fight goes wrong or anything, like you start getting shot and you can't hit your own shot, you can just dip and get out of here. Or like if two people swing you, because imagine you're there and two people swing you, you're kind of just dead because you're eventually going to be way too wide. We'll go to where you were. What are you? You're 7. You're this guy. Yeah, like, you know, pause here. Like if people were playing like really good CS and they double peek you, it's like, oh shoot, like, you know, what do I do? So that's also why it's really important to play close to walls. This fight works out for us because we actually from the get-go are winning the fight. So it's actually it pays off for us. Now say like the comm came in, say there was like 2 guys left, one's like spamming the CT smoke, but there's a guy close back hall and your teammate's like, dude, I gushed him, he's like 10 health. Dude, of course, play wide and try to surprise him because all you need is 1 bullet to kill him. So you want to play wide, you want to be out there. Oh, this is a little too much, but works out for us. But you know why that works out though, and this is why I want you to do this on normal rounds. Is one, okay, obviously we're not going to pull out our knife, but look how active you are. You're jumping around. Look, he's still aiming over here and you're already jumping and doing this. This is what really good players do with the Glock, is they're always moving. You're making the shot impossible for him. You know, that's so frustrating. It's so flustering because he's like, what the, like, this guy is everywhere. So when you're entering in, when you're doing things, that's how I want you to think with the Glock. I'm jumping around here, I'm doing this, like, just be so hyperactive with it.
Right.
Yeah, and then this guy's here. Cool. I mean, you did your part in the round, honestly. You won your team that round.
This coaching session is brought to you by Skins Monkey. They are the best CS2 trading site out there. Swap out the skins you do not like and upgrade them into higher quality new items. I have personally used Skins Monkey to build my inventory and love how many features the site has. The best thing is that you can gain your own crazy deposit bonus of 35% by using my code KOJOMO. They also have a freebie section where you can get free new skins by completing tasks, and you also get a $5 bonus by clicking my link in the description of the video.
Also here, honestly, like just economy, if your teammates are gonna buy and force, you might as well buy down, and honestly I think you should be getting, yeah, you 100% should be getting an AK here.
An AK? Okay.
Oh, I guess you guys won. Yeah. I can see why you would get the Galil, but if you're not gonna buy down anyways, because like, look, see how you only get 2 flashes? Yeah. You might as well just get an AK then and get 2 flashes because you weren't gonna buy like a smoke and stuff anyways.
Got you. It's just a little bit weird because I really don't have the confidence at the moment to buy an AK in the second round, let's say, because I'm thinking, do I whiff? Do I not whiff? Because what it is for me is that I'm usually good at hitting the guy if it's 1 or 2 bullets, but if I whiff on the first 2 or 3 bullets, then it's game over. Then I can't hit him. Most of the times. So
well,
I don't know what it is.
Well, one, I'll say like definitely like continue working on your spray control, that kind of thing. That's obvious. But 2, if that's the case, you know, and especially maybe while you're struggling with that, and of course you don't want to give an AK to the ecos and stuff, maybe buy a Mac 10 then. Like if you truly are like, oh dude, like I'm just not feeling that rifle right now and I don't want to give an AK away, use a Mac 10, and then if you whiff and you die or whatever, it's not as big of a deal because now they just have a Mac 10. Because I do that too. Like if I think I'm having a bad game and just not playing good, and my team's like, okay, you know, we won pistol round, let's start buying and stuff. I'm just gonna get a Mac 10, honestly.
Gotcha.
And then there's no risk. It's like I get to run around and do my thing, and there's also no risk of anything really bad happening from my end.
Right. Because it's only a Mac 10. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the worst feeling is like when you die with an AK and then they start using your own AK to win the round. It's like, oh, dude, I lost. That was all me. Like that was literally all me.
That's on me. Yeah.
Also, did you buy this? Oh yeah, don't spend money on a Tech 9 here. We're trying to build our economy up. I think we buy it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I
did.
Yeah.
Like we're still trying to build our economy. You still don't even have an AK, which even if we're struggling with it, AK is the best. We have them on the ropes. Every little bit of money that we have, we want to keep saving so that, you know, maybe we keep building our eco. We can drop guns to our teammates, do all these things. I would only start buying an upgraded pistol when it's like you have like $7,000, $8,000, and even then, as a rifler, it's just not a priority. If you're an opper, sure, because you're gonna have to pull out your pistol a lot. But if you're doing your job properly as a rifler, and you know, again, 90% of the rounds, it's just not going to be a necessary pickup.
Got you. Okay.
Okay, so the plan here, they're going to fake B and you go A or something. Maybe we're just chilling.
I honestly can't remember. Yeah.
Okay. Ollie's going to come back. Okay.
Did I make a step there? I did.
Let's see. Either way, at this point, definitely now that he's here with you, I'm not sure. I don't think you do. Now that he's here with you, definitely you shouldn't be entering just because of the fact that you have bomb. You should at least drop the bomb if you're going to entry in. That way, if anything does go wrong or whatever, like the guy that's trading has it so that he can win the round and it doesn't get awkward, it doesn't get messy. Or say like he flashes you through mid or you run through mid and there's literally 3 guys here. It's a 3v3 and they're like, you know, this is very unlikely, but just like, if something like this were to happen, it's like, oh, well, now we have the info. Hey, run in B. I'm going to have bomb. I'm going to try to get out here as fast as I can. And now we can actually try to win the round versus, oh, the entry ran in and he lost bomb. Now we're screwed.
Got you. Okay.
And then for this Moto smoke, just the slightest adjustment. We're coming through here. Just aim a little higher for this. I usually crouch to just get a different angle. I crouch and just aim a little higher up here.
Okay.
So that you get it past the barrels, because those barrels are brutal.
Yeah.
It actually kind of works out, but nah, honestly, that's gonna give them such a good lurk smoke.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's exactly what he does.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, our teammate. Ollie kind of gets punished.
Okay, so he got killed for that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sneaky. Wait, I just want to see for science for your own purpose. If we should play here though, I just want to see for our research, because the smoke's here. Okay, yeah. Don't play. Actually, yeah. I mean, if there's a smoke down here, that's not a horrible place actually. If it's a lurky one, especially, I'd be careful with the A1S just because they might see your silencer.
Yeah.
It's a cool little gimmick spot. But yeah, ultimately we end up losing this round for some unfortunate reasons.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. So
that's watching.
Yeah, it is. I would say, honestly, this is like something we're only going to learn through hindsight and then the demo. He's going to make a decision. He's either going to stick it or he's going to tap it and peek to the right or tap it and peek to the left, right? So I would say for your own for your own benefit going forward, a good play would be to crouch and move to the right a little bit to maybe see if he's on it still. And if he peeks you to the left, you're going to be fighting him. But if he peeks you on that side, you're still under cover. Like you see how there's cover here versus if you peek here, well, now we have to just play a guessing game and we're in the open, right? So also, by the way, it's harder to go all the way out here and see if he's on it versus if you go over here, it's a lot shorter. So I think for the future now, that's a good thing to learn from. And honestly, like, it's a good reminder for myself too on what I should be doing in some of these clutches.
Right.
But yeah, that is a little brutal. A little brutal.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want you to throw that nade's just not gonna land at like early. It's landing way too early. Instead, what I need you to do is like, do you know the molly that you can throw? If not, I can show you. Okay, yeah, just throw the molly, or if you're gonna nade, make sure you break the window and get that nade to go through even deeper right here. Because then it's actually a really good nade because it's gonna chunk the guy that's either going into window room or crossing very nicely.
Okay.
Nice. Your one of your strengths is your like adjustments. Your adjustments in these moments are very nice.
Yeah.
I will say, like, do you see how I can pause this at any moment? You see how our crosshair is just completely in the wall the whole time though?
Yeah.
It's a really bad habit. I think when we're walking, for the most part, we need to keep our crosshair around the angles, and then the moment that we're gonna crouch peek or jiggle, like that's when it's okay to put your crosshair on the wall and jiggle like that. But whenever we're shifting, keep your crosshair around the corners, around, and then, like I said, boom. Okay, no one's there. Keep going. All right, cool. All right, put our crosshair on the wall to pre-aim. Okay, just like that. Because I love that you're hitting these shots, but you're making the game a lot harder than it needs to be for yourself.
That's just a lucky shot, if I'm being honest.
No. You got skill, bro. You got skill.
I usually don't hit those shots if I'm fair, but okay.
Hey, trajectory. We know from the way that bounced that he's still definitely lane side, which again, well, this is what I mean though. You see that? Like, he's throwing a flash here from lane, so in your head you're like, okay, he's gonna be chilling lane. But what did he do? Throw that flash, go in here, and he's surprising you. That's exactly the type of way I want you to play. That's exactly what I want you to do.
Got you.
That's because like that's a good look for him. Honestly, he's on 1 HP. Like, smokes lane. Yeah. Like, I mean, it sucks for him that he didn't kill you, but that's exactly the look that he should be trying to get. Now let's learn from our opponents though. He bit off way more than he can chew though. He goes for this crazy play, and then he decides to stay here, which sucks because like he has a teammate. All he had to do is run away and go play site, and even though he's on 1 HP, he could help his teammate out so much. Right. So it's good to learn from our opponents too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yep. And then we kind of just assume nobody's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yep. For me personally, there's a million ways you can go in. For me personally, I try to decide if I want to go site or pit to like clear things, right? Because like we can never do anything. Do all of it at the same time. If I'm going site, I'm gonna jump through here. I'm gonna look over here this way and clear site, and then like do my thing. If I'm gonna go pit, sometimes I'll jump up here, clear bow, go jump around, and then clear like this way. And then while I'm doing that, I'm kind of looking at site as well to see what's going on there. Just, I don't care what you do, what works best for your own gameplay, but try to develop some sort of entry pathing that's consistent. And even if you think site's completely clear, sometimes in these pugs, there is just a random player chilling somewhere, like for no reason. There just is. Yeah. And then so like you're still surprised, but your crosshairs and your pathing is in a way that's good for yourself. So from there, from your end, you're surprised, but from their end, you just look like a genius that's clearing everything.
Right.
They're like, dude, is this guy cheating?
Yeah. I can see that now. Yeah.
Especially in pugs too, because like I do it even if my teammates went through site, because sometimes people just are really bad at clearing things, and there's a guy still crouching in the corner just waiting to get like 3 of us.
Right. And
then he goes from almost getting 3 kills to getting 0 because like if you're thorough enough, it you know, you're doing your job.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, we just gotta play simple here and we win. It should be easy. Yeah, a little unfortunate. Yeah. Wait, I don't care too much. I just want to see, did you crouch after you fell? Let me speed through this a little more.
I don't think I did, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. So when you fall off this, it's so awkward, but your spray is going to be really messed up. I would say a go-to is to crouch, and then if you want to keep moving, then use your like directional key while you're crouching, just to kind of help reset this like fall inaccuracy that we have. Gotcha. Yeah, like it's really good, because if you don't crouch, it's going to be really messy just because of how the game works when we start spraying as we're midair and falling and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely it's a good like reaction to that. Oh, fell off, I got caught out, just crouch and commit to it if you want. Also, let's see where we're spamming. Just see if this is hitting.
It actually doesn't, does it?
If they're up here, but it's going to be really easy for them to be like, oh, okay. Yeah. So what I would suggest to you, if you really want to be annoying, is slide over here a little bit sometimes and spam a little more down on this way so that you see it's like a stream, and it will catch off somebody like right here.
Got you.
Yeah, because like, yeah, if they're going up here, you're going to kill them, but it's just, if you're playing a player that can just see where you're shooting, it's never going to ever hit them.
Right, okay.
So that's a good like little micro change you can make to get a little more impact as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we're just we're unfortunately just gonna try to save and see how many kills we can get. It sucks, but sometimes it just be like this. Oh, he almost got us. But we didn't fall for it. Cool, go, 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 go. Awesome.
And sometimes it's just random like this, where you would get 2 on B and...
You're right, there's another guy. Mm. Yeah, very, very true. Yeah. One thing I'll say here is like, you do so good with your util early here. We're on 40 health. We're in a 1v3. You actually, and this is why, like, what if I am ever in games like face at level 7, whatever, like it can be sometimes really easy to clutch. 1v1, 1v1, 1v, like nobody's together. You could honestly use your flash. I don't mind you like taking like a 1v1 fight, but do you see how uncomfortable it is? You're eventually gonna have to take a fight, but you don't have to like go take a fight and feel so much pressure. You can make them feel pressure the same way they're throwing their flash at you. Dude, maybe you throw a flash real quick and then bounce out here, and they're like, dude, he just threw a flash from first, and so he has to turn from it. He has to do that, and you're already going back towards backhaul. And again, what are we doing? We're being very sneaky. We're being very like hard to read. Because like it's almost impossible to win that. You're in a 1v5, but honestly, like every kill you get is just so unbelievably frustrating for them to deal with. Also,
yeah,
that flash is yet nothing, by the way. I'll show you a good window flash you can throw.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the buildings, it's just all being blocked. Yeah, it's all gonna be blocked.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we just peek and fight.
That's
Weird little play that they have. Eco, we're just gonna run in. Okay, awesome. We have so much space here. Yes. Ah, that's sad, but it's okay. We still have so much.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is where like we gotta just be locked into what everybody has and stuff. Because look, I love that you're trying to help your teammates, because it's like, oh, like we need a cross here, but that's where like we gotta be like, does anyone have a smoke? And in your own homie does, and like I don't know if he's calming it, if he's not calming it. We have all the power here. You don't need to like waste both of your flashes to do this, right? Throw maybe one as they're crossing, yes, to help them to make sure they don't get spammed and stuff. But save that for yourself. Save those flashes in the middle of the round to do something crazy, or you know, as they're running in backhaul, as they're making noise in here, you already have a flash that can help your team in some way. Or maybe you're like back here and they're running you down. You can flash off the wall in front of you.
Right. Okay.
But at the end of the day, though, I do think it's great that you're thinking about util and like, how can I help my teammates? How can I use it? So it is very encouraging to see. For me, I don't know necessarily. I don't know if this is the worst flash in the world, but for me, you know, one thing that works is I love just tossing a flash off of this wall that lands like in this area, because I love it, because I throw it and I'm running up kind of half ante. I don't have to turn from my own flashes for their flashes, and then I can peek with it right away because it's landing right here. So if any opera was posted here, he's gonna eat it. If anyone was trying to peek car early, they're probably gonna eat it, and if not, you know, I'm gonna hear them and try to hopefully take that 50-50 fight on them. Honestly, if they peek car, that's why it's good to have the molly too, obviously, but we can't always do it. Anyways, that's essentially like the flash I'm throwing. I don't think necessarily you need to copy it. I just want to put ideas into your head for that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you're the higher elo player, so of course I want to take all the information I can get.
I think it's a really good pug flash. I think it is super good. Again, just another way to set yourself up. Okay, cool. We actually throw a good meta smoke there. Pretty sure. Yep. Looks good. Oh, question for you. Do you know the best places to plant on a bomb site?
In the far back, right?
Yep, right here. This is like your goal, and like in this case, like you should be. And do you know why this is the best?
I actually don't.
So if you plant here, if you're on 65 health or above, it's like somewhere in there. It's not exactly 65, but you can survive pit. So everyone can just chill in pit. If you plant the bomb here, you can't survive in pit. So everyone has to go sprint away and run away instead of just being able to do this. Also, if you plant the bomb in this corner, it makes it really easy as well. Like it's also just a good post plant spot, because if they go to defuse it, they have to be in this little cubby, right? So when you're sitting and playing from pit, it's such an easy spam. Like they go to defuse the bomb, it's so easy to spam them down.
So that's why people are planting there. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, it's pretty cool too, because you know how big the bomb radius is on Inferno. Sometimes like people will be saving out here on like 20 health and stuff, and they don't realize that even though they're here in like this position, you planted the bomb here, so it's actually going to do a lot of damage to them right there.
Got you. Okay, so that's why people are planting there. Okay.
Yep. I think that's because we walk peaked, honestly. We smoke.
So,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know what I have with walking or shifting, but I do it a lot, and that's probably a weakness.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice shot from him, but if you would have came in here and like you can walk, like it's fine to walk, but again, when we get to these high traffic areas, which is gonna be this angle, here, yeah, like you can pre and porch, like if you think he's up there, cool. But when we're doing that, we're aggressive, like super aggressive. Boom. So if you really want to be aggressive, peek it and crouch with it. Okay, nobody's there, peek and crouch, right? Just a much better way, and definitely a weakness that you can continue to develop, and you're going to become a better and better and better player. But yeah, also going back to the planting real quick. So yeah, that's like your priority to plant here. Obviously, you can't always do that. Sometimes you have to plant here, because like if there's like an opper posted or something, and you got to cross, you're like, I don't want to risk it. Just be aware of the mid flank too, because a good arch player is going to try to sneak behind right away or something, or a rotator.
Sure, yeah.
And just be aware of that. But that is a fine place to plant as well. And then obviously, like if you have to plant super safe, yeah, of course, like we're gonna plant there.
Yeah.
Let's just see real quickly what went wrong. Yeah. And again, because I know I told you to come out here and spam this side a little bit, but just understand that if you are gonna be here, that is gonna be something they can do, because you're super exposed when you. Where did we die? I mean, it wasn't the worst, but yeah, you're kind of just like committed and you're spamming over there. So be really cognizant. Like that is always gonna be something that happens. And sometimes when I'm spamming, what I'm doing is like I'm shooting and then flicking my crosshair over. Okay, is anyone peeking me? Okay, spam real quick. And sometimes I try to. I hope they peek me. Like I'm spamming kind of debate that peek, because that's something high level players are gonna do too. Oh, this guy's spamming halls. They're gonna like try to visualize you through this wall and just wide swing you as hard as they can. Okay. I'm sure you've done it before, but also I love when people boost on this half wall to clear. It's really hard for oppers to react to that. They might hit a nice shot, but it's hard.
Yeah, we have done it a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Also, you know the best thing to do? I'm counting smokes. So you get smoked off B, I'm coming back mid. Oh, dude, we're smoked off mid. And again, that's just like the game I'm playing in my mind, is like, how many smokes are these guys using? Because right now, I'm not going to lie to you, on both sides of the coin, the round is kind of ending very early because people are fighting, they're doing their thing. But if you and your duo can get really good at playing the mid rounds and understanding like, oh, dude, Ollie, they've used 2 smokes on B already and 2 smokes on A. These guys have nothing left. And you can save your molly. You can start to do the molly execs and stuff and know that they have no way of stopping you. They have 0 way of stopping you. And then obviously throw your own smokes and they're screwed.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. We got to clear sight first. Yep.
Yeah. Rookie mistakes.
Yep. But I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It happens. But 100%. And again, it sucks because like honestly, you shouldn't have bomb. You're entering in, you're running, like someone else should have bomb, and you should just have the freedom to sit here and run in. So it is like your fault, but honestly, the mistake comes from just the entry having the bomb. It makes everything so complicated. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna show you good flashes. You know why the Smolly is bad, by the way? So
What's that?
So say he was, okay, I mean, I guess you're faking. If you're going B with it, it's fine. But like, you know, I'll just bring this up because I do see a lot of people making this mistake. Say you were trying to push him out of like this position, make him uncomfortable. You might do that. You might achieve that. But because there's no pressure here, he's just going to wait for that molly and be in the same spot. I say it's fine in this situation though, because you guys are posturing towards B. So I do want to point that out, that like it actually wasn't bad in this case, but it could be. Okay, there's some confidence. Again though, we have bomb and we're entering, so it's really risky, but nice. Great entries, man. Great entries. Honestly, someone else has got to carry bomb. You got to be like, bro, one of you guys is taking this.
Yeah.
But wow, that was some really good shots.
I think the problem in this elo is that people don't really want to take bomb and control it, so you kind of have to in a sense, because else it's just gonna be ramp or something like that.
Right. Which I mean, honestly, so like what I'm doing in most cases then is it sucks. It really does suck, but I'm baiting my team then, or I'm being the guy that throws nades then. I'm like, hey, drop me this, drop me this, drop me this. And if you can get really good at like setting your team up in that way, it's cool. I'm like, okay, I'll carry bomb, right? Like if nobody's gonna carry bomb, I'm just gonna set you guys up and play the clutches and play all that. But yeah, it definitely, that's 100% true, and that's totally fair to point out. Yeah. That is something that happens a lot.
It happens a lot, yeah. Especially in that level. Where you're like, okay, we have been
right.
Now. We lost bomb. T-spawn now.
Yeah.
Great.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I wanna put out like a crazy concept in your head. You know, say you're playing a 2v2, right? 2v2, you're on T side. You think one guy is B and one guy is A. Maybe it's you and Ollie, and Ollie's like, hey man, I want to start going A. You're here, Ollie's here, you've already cleared banana. You think the last guy's coffins on B or like site. Dude, sometimes what I'll do is like, if we're smoked off here, I will literally purposely throw bomb on the ground here so that it makes noise, so that this guy's like, dude, I just heard bomb on B. And then I'm going to throw my fake util, I'm going to throw everything. And then this A guy is rotating every single time as Ollie's walking up mid.
Right.
So like we can get so creative with the way we play, and like especially with you and Ollie, there's no excuse. You guys can 100% do these things. Of course, if I'm with like a random and stuff, it can be really difficult. It can be hard because like, you know, does he know what I mean? Do I know what he's gonna do? No, not all the time.
Right, but we actually play together a lot, and we usually play together when we actually play Face It. So I can try and implement that for sure.
100%.
That's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
Honestly, you do good to get one here. I'm not gonna lie, and that's a little unfortunate. He spams. Yep, you got the guy lane, and then you got spammed from Arch. And again, I just want to point out a good thing our opponent's doing. He gets that kill Arch, and he's already in sight. Now he really should just be getting into a sneaky spot and hiding, because it's even better. Because look, if he were to crouch here, this is just high level CS. His teammate Library should start shooting the A1S. And honestly, if I was on the T side, I would just think the Arch guy is the Library guy. I'd be like, oh, he's Arch, and then I would go here and probably die to this guy because it's a good play. But then he's gonna oversell himself so hard here. He's gonna, yeah, like this is so unnecessary. Yeah, yeah, that's so unnecessary. but I mean, honestly though, like I said though, get the kill Arch, come back. Oh, nobody's fighting me, Moto. Okay, let's slide in real quick and be sneaky. Same thing on B. It's like you smoke them off as a CT here. You start spamming, you get a kill when you're spamming from site. Maybe I start walking towards CT because they're like, dude, there's one site, you know, and maybe you guys boost up then. Just continuing to be active, continuing to be so aggressive. I'm sorry, accidentally.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
Sometimes I do this. Where are we? We were like over here.
Not a problem.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's just see what we do this round. Yeah.
I actually had the bomb.
Yeah. And that's a great example. And actually, the funny thing is, it actually kind of helps Ollie. And in a weird way, it actually helps him get a kill. But yeah, it's just not optimal. And then Ollie, honestly, yeah, he's trying to help the guy get bomb. He's starting to overthink it a little bit, but yep. All right, let's see how we end this game. See what happens. Yeah, and I don't mind getting an upgraded pistol and stuff because it's like it's OT. But what I will say to you, yeah, we got to do much better at this. Your priority first should not be upgrading the pistol. It should be filling nades. And are you familiar with what filling nades means?
Yeah. I've seen your streams.
Yeah. So we're literally just dropping that flash and spawn and getting an HE. Because you know you already have it. You might as well buy the other one so that when your teammates, it's only going to help you out. It's only going to be help you out because then, and in the round prior, maybe you've seen it. I'll literally tell my A players. I don't know if I've done it on Inferno yet, but if I was the B player, I'd tell my A players, guys, there's extra flashes down in spawn. I need you to throw those if they eggs like B.
Right.
Whether
especially if you have, yeah, go on.
I was just gonna say whether or not they do that, who knows? But at least we're helping ourselves out a little bit.
And if we have a guy rotating B with AWP, he can take it back when he's rotating to A. So
exactly, 100%.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. Then, you know, also by the way, what I'm doing, I'm probably dropping out of this, and you know why? This is such a powerful position that I want to use this when it's like a when we need it, right? I don't want to use this in a 4v1 when we already have the round one. Like we'd have to mess up pretty hard to lose that. I want to use that in like when we're in like a 3v5 or a 4v4 or something, 5v5, when the round we still have not won the round and I need like some sort of gimmick, some sort of play. But yeah, good find on him. Really good find. That's the way I look at it when I'm in like a really powerful spot. Take Mirage for example. You know, like the cheeky little boost on B site where you're on site boosted.
Yeah.
So same thing. Like if it were to get to like a 4v1, heck no, I'm jumping out of that and I'm getting out of it.
Right. Okay. Is that good molly to throw behind them?
No, in general, you almost never want to throw mollies behind smokes because a smoke is a wall, right? Like we have them behind this wall here, and then also a molly is a wall, but it's just a damage wall. So if we throw a molly here, they can't run through it, or they're gonna take like 50 damage running through it. So you're essentially throwing two walls at them. The best combo, if you want to know the truth, is a smoke here and then a nade behind on any map. Like because a smoke's gonna be like, oh, we can't go through. We're gonna wait here, and then you dunk a nade on them.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah, generally you don't want to throw two walls at them.
Right.
There's like a few exceptions where it's like, okay, cool. Like, you know, if you have somebody pinned on 1 HP and he's behind a smoke, like, yeah, dump the mollies and just kill him with that. But if it's like a full health or half, like, it's just not worth it, to be honest.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. This is a little... I don't mind this. You know, honestly, you're playing with your homie. Just make sure you guys are clear with who has first here. And dude, if you want to know the truth, an even greater setup than this is if he's tucked this far, genuinely like playing like this, honestly, it might be worth it for you to even play a little more passive and sit and hold this angle.
Okay, when they actually go outside. Okay.
Yeah, because like I kind of like this idea, honestly, like where you're playing a little passive, taking first. I think like you can just play like a complete pro and take it to the next level even. The only caveat is if someone makes a crazy good play when they know both of you guys are tucking, is they could walk through spawn and go around here, which could happen.
Sure.
Which maybe yeah, like it's very unlikely, but just understand that could happen. Yeah. But yeah, this is cool. He gets mollied out though, but luckily he holds it down. Oh yeah, and we're going a little crazy there. I'm not gonna lie.
I was just trying. Yeah.
Going a little crazy.
Right. Yeah.
Looks like me. You've been watching too much of my games, bro. That's hilarious.
I have, yeah.
That's the way I'd be throwing my games. And then I sit there and start raging that my teammates lost it when it was it was my fault. That's funny. All right, yeah. We're rotating, doing our thing. Guys, one CT. Looks like you're gonna handle him here though. I think you pop off to win this game, don't you? Oh yeah, nice. And this is info. We know where everyone is, and this is honestly, yeah, like this should be your priority. And based on everything we just heard here, we should know that 2 were sight. And you should 100% be focusing on this guy if possible, because we have him separated. we have him in this position and we have 2 of us. So temporarily we can take this 2 versus 1 on him. So then eventually we can go into the retake and try to take that 2v2.
Got it. I actually think this is the round where I get the craziest 3v1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
It's just so random.
What the heck? Oh my god. Okay, off the bat, I'll watch it and I'll let it play out. Off the bat, what is our problem here? Our problem is we have a guy on this side and we have people on this side, right? One of our solutions could be to drop a smoke down right here to temporarily fix that problem and allow us to fight one of the people. Also, you can throw a flash off of this wall that lands here that'll blind these guys, and you could try to swing and fight this guy. Or you could do the complete opposite where you flash off of this wall and it lands up here and it will blind somebody like chilling in this area. It won't blind him if he's on this side, unfortunately. Maybe if you get it high enough, I'm not sure, but just some ideas. But let's go ahead and see what happens.
Got you.
Okay, cool.
It's so random, to be honest.
What the? Ain't no way. What the? Dude. Oh my.
So random, but I got it.
Oh my. He said, I'll whiff every bullet with the M4, but I pull that deagle out and it's over.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
That's awesome. Yeah, that's hilarious, bro. But I guess that's a great way to end that demo. That's a great way to end it.